Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. What are we, lucky? Lucky. We're lucky Reece James managed to do what he did in the death of it. And we're lucky Man City have somehow dropped a 2-0 lead to Brentford in the last 10 minutes of the game. So we're still in the top 4 as it stands. Newcastle can go above us tomorrow or when they next play. But overall, it's not good enough. This isn't good enough. It's 5 games on the trot now without a win. 5. And you see the manner that it went down today. Again, it's the same issue, except today. Actually, no, today there's an added caveat. There's an added layer, right, to all of this. Because normally we look at tactically, substitutions, missed chances. You could say all of those things were still an issue. But there's another thing which disturbed me. It disturbed me. In the second half, my brain nearly popped out my head, along with my eyes and everything. Because I don't understand. I don't get it. We're 1-0 up. We have chances. We don't bury them. Same old story. It's a record that's on repeat. This one. It's an answering machine that doesn't change its flipping message that's been left to listen to. But on top of that, what is it that today in the second half, before they even scored their first goal with the penalty, and then from that point onwards, all the way until Reece James scored the equaliser, what is it when we're defending and everyone just falls asleep, everyone just stops, everything just slows down, everything's just like it's in slow motion, everyone's just clocked out. I don't understand. That's not acceptable. I was here thinking, what are you guys doing? Like, what's going on? It blows my mind. We're talking elite Premier League level football. Chelsea Football Club. And you're finding players, not just 1 or 2, 3/4 of the team, just stop when they choose to. How do you think they scored their second goal? How do you think they got into the box for their first goal in order to get the penalty in the first place? Not just poor defending. Players just fall asleep. It's like you've turned the switch off. Literally like you've turned the switch off. No word of a lie. Yeah, it's not going to make much difference, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Especially in a moment where your team is in need. You get paid a lot of money. You're at a very, very high fitness level. I don't care what you got to do. Claw it out of somewhere for 20 minutes. Do or die. We just switch off. We switch off, and then at the end, we have Reece James to save us with a phenomenal shot, a very clever shot at that as well. But had it not been for that, this would have been a disaster. A disaster to lose 2-1 at home to Brentford. To Bournemouth. I got Man City in my mind as well. Why? Because I thought they were winning. When we were down, I was thinking, oh my God, City are going above us. Foden scored their second goal. I got the score update. I'm thinking, oh, it's done. It's done. They're going above us. They're going above us. I don't believe this. We're going out in the top 4 tonight. Brilliant. So I'm here literally desperate for something, right? Please, something happen. Players, I'm just seeing, when they choose to, Oh, all right, I'm awake again. What the hell is that? You know, some players, they take about 85 years to make a decision on the ball. Some players, ball comes to them, they can't even control it. We got a goalkeeper that wants to play for the opposition pretty much every single 3 weeks. I don't understand at this point. But it's just so many little things. I'm thinking, hang on, is this Chelsea? Am I watching Chelsea here? Or am I watching, with all due respect, am I watching National League? You know, Tottenham played Tamworth the other day in the FA Cup. Are we watching Tamworth here, or is this Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? It's not acceptable. Some people tonight are going to claw onto, we fought in and we got the draw. Get out with that logic. Get out. Get out. Because it was unacceptable to put ourselves in the position of going down 2-1 in the first place, especially in the way that we conceded. That's why I'm not happy. It's 5 games in a row now without a win. Because I'm looking far. This sort of form and playing in this way and having these sort of performances, we're going to get top 4. We've already lost our cushion. Can we have some urgency? And Chelsea today, you know, it's the same story. Now it's starting to, there's a pattern starting to show, right? First off, in terms of patterns of play, in terms of moving the ball, prime Barcelona. We score. Great. Beautiful goal, by the way. Palmer. Even Jackson, before that, for the assist. Brilliant. So everything up until that point is lush. Everything up until that point is superb. It's smooth. It's wonderful. Right? Goes past 3. Cheeky little assist into Palmer. Palmer gives a little shimmy, a little dummy. Goalkeeper goes down to his goes down to the ground. Palmer's like, thank you very much. Slot it into the bottom corner. Beautiful. But we all know watching. It's very early. Okay. No. We're not celebrating yet. We got to wait. Because it's a trend. It's a trend that we got to wait. We got to wait for the second half, yeah? And then we got to see if we actually get a second or not. Because if we don't, we're in trouble. And what happens? Everyone switches off. It's the same story. Over and over and over again. Everyone switches off. The way they got their penalty, by the way, not Caicedo's fault. At all. I'm not blaming Caicedo one bit for that. He done what he had to do in that moment. If not, the player was going to score. It's as simple as that. I forgot who was on the ball. He was going to score. Caicedo was put in that situation because of what Lavia did before that. They scored a penalty, and then you'd think Bournemouth have equalised, right? We've missed chances, yeah, which I've not spoken about yet, but we speak about that every single game now, so there's not much point. We then have a chance to, look, we gotta wake up, we gotta get something. In fact, we go more to sleep. You see how easy it was for Bournemouth to just sail right through us to get that second goal. Easy. And I'm seeing players jogging. Players with the ball right next to him. Have a nice day. Don't understand. And again, I'm not blaming Josh Achiampong either, because he's put in that situation, and you can't expect someone of his age to be able to have everything on his back to try and save a shot like that. You have an experienced centre back, yeah, he's going to make that sort of block. He got beaten. End of story. Achiampong got beaten by Semenyo. Fantastic shot, by the way. Beautiful shot. Placed into the top corner. Sanchez had no chance. No one would have a chance at that. Because you're not expecting it. And they're 2-1 up. 10 minutes later, 80th minute, then we make some substitutions. Brilliant. Again, why is it taking that long? Why? Achiampong comes off, we put Tosin on. We have João Felix and Neto come on. Before that, there was Lavia coming off for REECE James. REECE James from the 56th minute. Which I'm guessing maybe in terms of minutes makes sense. But everyone else, why that late? We're 2-1 down. Why that late? We conceded in the 68th minute. Minute 70, there should be action. Because you give yourselves time. What are we going to do with 10 minutes? And then we had 8 minutes on top of that. And we got the goal in the 95th. Why not make it in the 70th? Why not give ourselves that chance? Throw the kitchen sink at them. Why do we not do that? So there's so many layers to today. There's many layers. Players from the first half to the second half look like two different teams. There's some players and some of the mistakes that I'm seeing just blows my mind. We're talking basic control of a football here. You know that video with the guy that talks about all the circumstances footballers have? You know, they have kits every single match day for them. They get massages. They live in mansions. They get paid astronomical money. They get taken by transport paid by the club, first class luxury. They get I don't know how many women flipping drooling all over them. They get a ball that what is it, 120 barometer, or 120 euros, 8 barometer. They get a goal the size of flipping, I don't know, Buckingham Palace, and then all you want to do is get a player to tap it in and he can't do it. You know, that video, if you've seen it, I think it's Spanish. Beautiful. It's true. It sums it up. I'm feeling like that today. How is it under all the circumstances, basic things, we have players that can't make basic things? A basic control of a football. A basic pass. A basic shot. You know, the chances that we've missed today, I mean, which, again, predominantly in the first half when we were actually creating quite a lot. Second half, things just plummeted. We just stopped altogether. Everything just stopped. I feel like we've gone back to Poch. What's going on? Remember first half, second half syndrome? Yeah, today felt like that. But then we managed to get REECE James to save our blushes at the very end. Save our blushes at the very end. There's a concern here that we are actually turning one-dimensional, unlike before. We're not as dynamic and as direct when it comes from going from A to B. The amount of time that we waste going from A to B now is crazy compared to the start of the season. Well, let's say the start of the season, just after the start of the season, we looked electric. Where's that gone? Where's it gone? We used to literally go boom, boom. Oh my God, Chelsea are lightning. What happened? And now we take so many more unnecessary passes, so many more unnecessary touches, so much more time wasted, allow the opposition to take their time to get back into shape, and then we have one way. We don't even have multiple ways or enough creativity to actually do something in tight spaces. We have one way, which is in fact go to the wings, invert inside, come inside, try and go through Cole Palmer, hope for the best. That is basically how we're playing. If it's not Madueke, if it's not Sancho, and if it's not Palmer, it's nobody. So now I'm getting a fear that we are starting to get figured out and we're not giving ourselves any ideas, any alternatives. On top of that, substitutions are late. And on top of that, we got players just switching off when they choose to. But I don't understand why. And I'm adding all of this urgency on because we got lucky tonight. Not in terms of REECE James scoring that goal, but in terms of Man City also bottling their points tonight. That we're still somehow in the top 4 after tonight, and we're still somehow in the top 4 after going 5 games now without a win. How? I don't know. I don't know. But we can count our blushes tonight. Because we are very fortunate to still be 4th. And we're literally clinging on by a thread now. We got to hope Newcastle bottle it. Let's pray. And on top of that, Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, as it stands right now, are 1-1. Which is insane. Had we just won a couple of those games out of the 5, just a couple, we would actually maybe be up there thinking, oh, you know what, have we got a shot? Maybe. Because Liverpool are going through a little bit of a stop, which is going to come to everybody. But there's no one there to take advantage except Nottingham Forest. It's not good. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Big up to Cole Palmer for the goal. Big up to REECE James for the goal. And the rest, wake up. And Maresca, wake up. We got Wolves and then we got City away. We're letting games go by before we even get to the big games. These are all meant to be winnable games. Everton, Fulham, Ipswich, Palace, Bournemouth. We've not won one. Come on. Come on. But then you see how it happens. It's the same pattern every game. Every game, the same pattern. Man of the match today, Reece James, big up to you. He saved us. And if I'm going to call out a couple, Josh Achiampong put in a shift for what he could possibly do. He put in a shift. Cole Palmer's Cole Palmer, great goal. I'm not even going to talk about Jackson because I'm repeating myself. I'm not even going to talk. I'm not even going to talk. Because in the context of things, right, great game. In the context of a contribution, yeah, he beyond contributed. But did he deliver? No. End of story. I'm done with having to try and pick out all the little bits and pieces that I can possibly find, all the crumbs and whatnot. I don't need crumbs. I don't need crumbs anymore. I need full-on 3-course meal. Delivered. We need a goal. End of. I would rather he played crap, right, and score. I would rather that. I'd rather that. Right now, I'd rather that. So, that's it. That's all I'm saying. And the rest... Yeah, Caicedo, decent shift. Got put in a lot of situations. And again, talking about what I said earlier on, the transition between the first half and the second half. First half, midfield looked fantastic. The balance between Lavia, Caicedo and Enzo looked class. Second half, it fell apart. It wasn't even there. I don't understand. What is this issue that we are facing going into second half now where we look like we've just stopped? That is my prime concern here. Because that's a big concern. That cannot continue and I want to know why. Why is that happening? So, let me know why you think it's happening in the comment section below. Much appreciated. I'll catch all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. A lot of transfer news going about, isn't there? Well, we'll see what happens. See you lot tomorrow, people. Subscribe, notification bell on. Thank you for watching. In a bit, look after yourselves, take care, and peace.